to share my slide. And this is one. Everyone can see it's already. I would like to introduce, I am Piyanut Xuto, Faculty of Nursing, Chiang Mai University, Thailand. I would like to present the development of an online OSCE in the midwifery test package. For the transitions from a student of nursing side to a nursing professional require competency in the technical knowledge, clinical skill, and cognitive preparedness. All of this we are called is like a practice readiness. And this is detailed in each, such as in the cognitive capability. It means the student's competency in effective clinical listening, decision-making skill, and situational awareness. And this is another part. However, until now, we found that advancement of the technology and the availability of various educational tools now permit to remote access practice readiness of our students. So, in consequence, we design and develop an educational tool for an online OSCE in evaluating practice readiness of our nursing students. So now we would like to report the design and the implementation of these online education tools for all. My objective is to develop an educational tool for an online OSCE to evaluate the practice readiness for the fourth-year nursing student. This study was a developmental and implementation design. We designed a one-group people's test study and applied the package as the intervention and the practice readiness as the outcome. For the study participants, we have 51 persons, or 38.9% of the nursing students consent to the participant in this study. And the development process, we divided into 3 stages: planning and preparation, implementations, and the last one, evaluation. For the planning and preparation stage, we designed an OSCE midwifery test in 3 parts: antenatal, intrapartum, and postpartum phase. All included is a 7 segment, and each segment of the OSCE midwifery test, we have 3 components: a scenario, a competency evaluation item checklist, and the tools for the demonstrations of the clinical skill. And all the OSCE midwifery tests, we intended to encourage and strengthen the cognitive ability, clinical ability, and the professional ability. This is an example of the clinical scenario. The first one is a contraceptive. We have a scenario to give to the student, and in the box, we put like a example of the contraceptive pill. We put into 2 types: combined pill and mini pills. And the scenario asks them or the student to choose which one is appropriate for the case, something like that. And this is illustrations of the toolbox to give to the student. The first picture is a tool in each the tools in the box, and the second picture is an example of the tool for the segment 7, especially in the breastfeeding. Here is combined with the breast model, a breast milk storage bag with a labeling sticker, and the towel for the breast compression. And the last one is an extra clinical demographic information, giving more for thinking and analyze the situation and give the interventions to the patient. For the second second part is implementation. During the implementation stage, we administer 2 mock tests for like alpha testing. The first mock test administered by 2 members of our team, and the second mock test is like for the study participants. These 2 mock tests taken via the KC Moodle and Zoom's application system. During the 2 mock tests, access to the toolbox application was restricted. And for the beta testing, on the testing day, the study participants were sent invitations to join the Zoom. And the student should log in the KC Moodle via the personal computer or the laptops with the camera. The participants were given a total of 15 minutes to complete each segment and 5 minutes to upload their answer clip into the KC Moodle. All totally is the 20 minutes per segment. And finally, the participants were instructed up on the complete to turn off the KC Moodle and collect the tool back into the toolbox. This is the example when the student received the scenario about the problems of the mothers who has the breastfeeding problem, such as the engorgement and her baby stay in the nursery, so she need to like preserve the milk and send to the baby, and now she has a breast engorgement. The study, my student will be trying to teach on the camera how to squeeze the milk supply and then how to massage or use a towel to hot massage to the mother, some things. For the evaluation stage, before the evaluation process, 2 evaluators in each segment were assigned to 5 randomly selected record video clips. Each evaluator view and score performance using the standardized checklist. Concordance between the evaluator was accessed using ICC, interclass correlations technique. After the concordant value met the criteria, the evaluations or the clip were run on the process. And the data analysis SPSS version 18 were used, and patty test was used between before and after. And this is the result. The performance in each unit of the 4th year nursing student. For the blue one is the excellence, the orange moderate, and the green one is need to improve. We found that our students stay in moderate in every part, such as in the preconception, antenatal, labor unit, and postpartum as well. And this is a practice readiness score before and after. We found that every part, such as the cognitive capability, clinical capability, professional capability, all the practice readiness in the all score. We found that after take a test, the score get higher than the before times as the significance. For the discussion, OSCE is a skill-based assessment to whole care scenario in terms of the history taking, nursing diagnosis, and applied nursing care. Although online OSCE was applied, nursing process was included as a key component of the OSCE strategy. The toolbox is another component which stimulates a scenario as in the real case as sitting in front of the mother. So the OSCE with the use of a toolbox was applied. The design of the clinical performance test consists of 3 main stages: planning and preparations, and also the implement the performance test, And the last one, evaluation the capability of the student. And all the outcome of the online OSCE was also influenced in the student performance. The study indicated online OSCE may be a reliable alternative to enhance practice readiness in the clinical competency-based required. Thank you for the attention because the time is still be left.